Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Merkah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and 1/3 remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth to you. I'll say shalom, Lord willing, this video is edifying. It's going to be sitting around this article that I got by the NewYorkFed.org, and it's entitled Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Oh, wait. That is the website. So like it. Project Cedar, improving cross-border payments with blockchain technology. All right. So why would the Federal Reserve Bank of New York be pushing out articles like this, man? Talking about blockchain technology, digital payment structures, right? It's not just for the fun of it. It's not for kinks and giggles, right? This, I mean, it's evident, man. It's pretty fucking clear that this is the move, right? As this article is going to go into, he's not testing all of these things just to do it. Obviously he has an agenda behind it, right? Project Cedar is an inaugural project of New York Innovation Center. It is a multi-phase research effort to develop a technical framework for theoretical wholesale central bank currency, CBDC, in the Federal Reserve context, right? Because ultimately, the Fed runs everything, right? These central banks are really the entities that are in control of everything. The people who run them are the true leaders of the world. They're the true elites, right? In phase 1 of the Project Cedar, a prototype for a wholesale CBDC was developed to demonstrate the potential of blockchain to improve the speed, cost, and access to critical element of wholesale cross-border payments, market of foreign exchange, FX, spot transaction, right? So they want to be able to have immediate transactions, without borders, pretty much. If you want to buy something, in wholesale, you want to purchase something in Thailand, all you got to do is pretty much, swipe your hand, and it's done. You don't have to worry about the currency swap and, all of that stuff. Everything would be interconnected and you could do it in the blink of an eye. Ain't no more processing payments. It's all gonna be instantaneous, okay? But he wants to do this, under the guise of convenience. But really, it's for control, because he'll be able to select there won't be a alternative payment structure, all right? And he's gonna be able to monitor pretty much everything that you're doing through this payment system. No more little hustles. Jake like to do little street hustles, and niggas like to sell drugs, cash payments. You tip a waitress, with a 10 or a 5. All of that's going out the window. Okay, all that under the table shit is gone. That's what Esau wants to get rid of. Wholesale cross-border payments are financial transactions between central banks, private sector banks, corporations, and other institutions based in separate jurisdictions. See, because right now you got laws and different guidelines and such in which you can't, you can't get around, in order to make these payments. But in the future, all of this will be eliminated. FX spot trades are among the most common wholesale cross-border payments, as they are often required to support broader transactions such as for international trade or foreign asset investment. While cross-border payments function well, there are opportunities for improvement. In general, it takes around 2 days for an FX spot transaction to settle. During these 2 days, counterparties are exposed to settlement, counterparty, and credit risks, which, among other things, can hinder an institution's ability to access liquidity, right? And all of these are just, excuses, man. Okay? Because he's talking like the system he gonna bring ain't gonna be faulty. It's gonna be faulty. Okay? Like 2 days is so long, right? To authentify everything. That's how you know hacking is gonna be big in this next in this coming payment infrastructure, man. Because there's no way you're gonna be able to, or if you do have the ability to do it, how are you gonna be able to know if it's fake or not, man? It's a lot of holes in this nigga's plan, but he's still gonna go through with it, and you people are gonna be down with it, man. Okay, because all of these problems are not just solvable with a digital implant. There's still gonna be hiccups, man. Okay, he's just using this as a selling point, right? Just like with the digital implant, the chip selling point. You don't have to worry about your keys no more. You don't have to worry about a wallet, your ID. It's all in one, right? Under the guise of convenience, right? In simulated wholesale FX spot transaction, Project Cedar developed a wholesale central bank currency prototype to test. See, this is a prototype, right? Because this is what it's going to go to. This is where it's coming. Whether blockchain technology can deliver fast and safe payments, core Project Cedar solution concept was distributed ledger infrastructure, blah, 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 right? Project Cedar shows that blockchain-enabled cross-border payments can be faster, simultaneous, and safer. See? Peace and safety, sudden destruction, man. Faster payments. In the test environment, transactions on a blockchain-enabled distributed ledger system settle under 15 seconds on average. And the reason why it's going to be so fast is because they're all going to be interconnected. Pretty much you consolidating all your power to one entity, pretty much, man. So it's not really anything different, other than him wanting to keep a closer eye on you through that digital implant. He's going to be able to survey you or have constant surveillance on you at all times, man. Monitor your heartbeat, monitor whether you having sex or not, monitor your financial, transactions, right? And it's all going to be under one entity, okay? Atomic settlement. The simulated ledger network enabled atomic settlement, meaning both sides of the simulated transactions were settled either simultaneous or not at all, and reducing the risk of currently borne by counterparties. And you never hear in the news about, two, corporations having a problem to pay, due to the payment system. Lockheed Martin couldn't supply arms to Ukraine. You don't never hear that shit, do you? Because it's all bullshit. Okay? The payment or the distributed ledger system design enable payments on a 24/7, 365 basis and supported objectives related to interoperability by enabling transactions across separate homogeneous ledgers. Really, they not, he says separate, then say homogeneous, because homo means the same, so it's really not separate. Ledgers, networks representing a variety of financial institutions, because they're all under one, including central and private sector banks. And pretty much with this technology, he's going to be able to cut out the middleman. Okay, he will be able to directly eliminate the middle class, man. And that's his goal. It's only going to be rich and poor. Okay, it's not going to be, all the others, the middle class. None of that's going to exist, man. Okay, but I only have one precept. Okay, because all of this is going to be done. Okay, it's going to be completed. The cherry on top is going to be that implant. Okay, is that simple. Okay, that's how he's going to do it. This is Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And this is part of that image. Being able to conduct transactions instantaneous. No matter where you at across the world, you're going to be able to send and receive credits or whatever, he want to name, the tool he gonna use, the currency, to one another instantaneously, man. Okay, and really, that's the easy way to track somebody, because you don't think with that he's gonna have your exact location, right? He's gonna be able to completely control you, man. So that means if you did something in Idaho and you think you're gonna go down to Mexico and motherfuckers gonna forget, or they won't have access to you, you're on child support, all right, you go move to France thinking you escaping child support. Nah, Esau gonna press a button and he gonna deduct credits right out of your chip. Okay, whatever it may be. I'm just giving random examples, but he's gonna have that ability, man. You jaywalk, he's gonna have the ability to take money out of your account, instantaneous, man. You ain't gonna have to wait around for a court date. You ain't gonna have a certain amount of time to pay something, or you got before December 23rd to pay this ticket. Nah, he's gonna take it instantly. Okay, everything is gonna be right then and there. All right, because ultimately that's what you want to do. You think you get away with certain things now, but with this technology, with this system, you won't be able to hide from this devil, man. The image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. And that's what it's going to come down to, because every nation is going to be on board. Every city, every government is going to be on board with this, man. And if you're not down with it, they're going to exclude you from society. Okay. Or they just straight up going to put you to death. Right. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. See, this is part of the rich and poor. Right. Rich, the ones who own these big companies and, all of these private sector, entities and shit. Right. They're going to have to operate by that same infrastructure, but it's going to be rigged in which they prosper and you fail constantly, man. It won't be a rags to riches story no more, man. You're going to be born poor, you're going to die poor. And if you're born rich, you're going to stay rich. It's going to be that simple, man. And if you disobey, you're going to get turned off, right? Because just like he got the ability to take different finances away from you or add them to you at that moment, he's going to have the ability to turn it off at that moment, at that exact time, right? Complete control. Does it not make sense, right? Free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And you might say, well, he can do that now. If you don't want to, if he don't want you to have a bank, then you can't have no, you can't, you can't do it. If he said you don't want to, in your bank. Well, you can always switch banks, nigga. You can always go to a credit union, nigga. Okay? But with this, you won't be able to, man. Okay? Once your name make that list of naughty, once you on that naughty list, it's pretty much over with. Okay? You're going to be barred from everything. You won't even be able to probably turn on your car, man. That's how much power he's going to have with this one device, because this is going to be the mediator between him and you. Okay? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right? And that's the key part he's selling, man. What is he talking? Transactions. Wallet more, right? Oh, it's like a wallet. You got your ID, you got your payments, you got, in this society, it's all about buying and selling. Okay? Don't nobody do trades. Okay? You can't just barter in this society. You have to buy it, okay, with the currency of the land. And that currency ultimately is going to result in that RFID microchip. That will be the currency of the land, man. Whether you got it in your neuro or you got it in your hand, And with that, I give all praise and the glory to Yahweh Shem El Shaddai, Shem Rakakwadash Wa Abba and DTA.